Greetings. It's been 61 days since I stopped smoking weed. Yesterday I passed a drug test. So we dip it in. If you're watching this, see if you can guess which one the apple juice is. Look at that. They're both negative. Cheers. Here's the real pee. So this one's legit, my pee. Ugh, there's no way I'm drinking that.
A few moments later.
There's 2 lines on there. I know it's faint, but there's definitely 2 lines there. You might be sitting thinking, look how proud he is of passing a drug test, but I'm proud of this. This is a moment for me here. There was a time when I thought that would never be possible, but there you go. Cheers. Are you right? I have never felt as switched on as I feel right now. I have been, however, struggling to motivate myself to make the video and put the footage out of me going through the quitting process. One, because it's quite upsetting. Some of it I don't really want people to see. 2, it's been hard to filter out bits that I think would be helpful for people, rather than just me moaning about the state I got my life into and moaning about how much I want to smoke weed and different things. But I think we're getting there now. I've thrown in a few memes and tried to break it up and make it a little bit more lighthearted. It's the story of me getting over a decade of addiction to smoking weed, addiction to gambling. I guess I was also addicted to watching porn and social media. You know, some things in moderation I think are okay, but others maybe not for me, you know. Anyway, here are the first 3 days of me quitting those things after over a decade. And I hope this can help you. There's going to be a bunch more footage coming. I don't know when I'll get it done. To be honest, I'm quite busy. I'll try and get another one up in the next month, but it takes a long time to sift through all this. Catch you later. Hello, it's me. I am over it. I hit rock bottom. Last few months have been horrible. I am changing things. I'm off the weed, I'm off the gambling, I'm off the social media, I'm off the other media. I'm changing things. I don't know who I am anymore. I'm going to post one video every single day on Instagram until August to try and keep me honest.
Many unbearable hours later.
Hello. Affit Diaries, day 2. Day 1 was very, very wet. Very, very wet.
Nice. Soaking wet.
I cried a lot. I sweated even more. And I woke up this morning in a pool of my own sweat. Yeah. But I felt kind of empowered and like I can do this, so it's on. See you tomorrow. Night 2 in my bed, 4 hours. Night tired, all I can think about is what an idiot I've been. You are an idiot! And how to rebuild the relationships that I've lost.
I don't know, man.
Last night I got an hour's sleep, sat there awake the whole night. Your mind just goes mad. When I'm sitting feeling like that, I'm really trying to focus on the fact that this is not going to be forever. I'm not going to feel like this forever. And yeah, I tell you what, I reckon I'll sleep tonight.
Nope.
I really realised last night when I picked up my son that actually after work I'm stoned straight away normally, and I would usually pick him up about 7 o'clock. I got home from work last night, I had a shower, I headed out, I was there for 20 past 6 and I had the energy to take my two sons to the park and have fun, when in the past I just sat on the couch and put something on the TV and I would play with them, but I wasn't there. It wasn't me.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy. Okay.
It was me, but we go about acting, the stoners, or certainly some of the people I hang about with, they go about acting like it's great, like it's brilliant, like it's just brings me so much inner peace. And stuff.
Okay.
It's so bad for your head, man. Caution, please note this road will only be gritted during daylight hours.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It's nice, isn't it? No, it's not nice. Coming off weed after however many years of smoking it most days, like, don't do this. Seriously, value yourself. If you don't like yourself, don't do drugs. Work out what it is that you don't like and do something about it. Today's been hard. I had my kids earlier. You know, they don't care. They just want to play, and I found it difficult not to lose my temper. I didn't lose my temper, but I came really close. And then once they were away, all I wanted to do was go and get stoned, so I came up into the hills. I've been giving a f*** about all the wrong stuff, and I've been neglecting people, neglecting things I should have been doing. I've not been doing any of it. You know what the thing is? I would probably lie and say that I'd done it, or half-arse it and make out like I'd done the best job ever.
Why you always lying?
You know what? I'm doing alright. Don't ever want to go through this again, so this kid down there is straighten. I always pass this when I'm going fishing or biking and stuff like that, and I've seen this tower behind me and thought I'd like to go up there. And while I was climbing that hill, I realised that climbing a hill is just like quitting something, you know. It's hard. You know where you want to get to. Maybe you can see it. You've just got to be determined enough to get there. I got this book from someone that means a lot to me, called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And you know what, see, when she gave me it, she was trying to help me, but I was giving a fuck about all the wrong stuff, all the wrong people, some of the wrong people I should say, and yeah, it just opens your eyes to the fact that you choose what you give a fuck about. Like, I chose to give a fuck about smoking joints every day, almost every day for whatever, 10 years. Didn't have to do that. But yeah, got myself a Subway, got myself a beer as well, but I smashed it by accident. No! So yeah, I'm going to go out into the woods, play guitar, reconnect with nature, reconnect with myself. It's good. I think I'm going to be more of a hippie off the drugs than I was on them. I'm thinking about the turning point, and I can look back over my life and see plenty of points that could have been turning points, but I wasn't ready, and I guess maybe maybe I wasn't low enough to see. I think that's what happens when you hit the bottom. You kind of know you've hit the bottom, and I was waiting to hit the bottom. That's actually what I was waiting for before I changed anything. I was waiting to hit rock bottom. How dumb is that? Like, you know you're going there, but you're just going to wait until you hit it, and then you're going to change things. Smart.
Many unbearable hours later.
It is 3:05 in the morning. I'm going to do like 2k around this track in a hoodie in the hope that it gets all the sweat out of me just now so that I don't wake up in a pool of it.
Nice try!
And I'm going to try and enjoy the pain, because that's what this Mark Manson character's talking about. He's pointing out the fact that life is pain. Like, there has not been a person that has lived that has not felt pain. He goes into the story of the Buddha, and if you don't know the story of Buddha, like, go and look that up, because that's fascinating. Right, let's go get this 2k's of pain then. So this is 400 metres, 2k's is 5 laps.
Quick maths!
Feel a bit better, still don't feel tired. Thinking a lot. My head's not a clear place yet. It's getting clearer, but it's still out of my control at this point. I'm thinking about what I'm thinking about, and that's it. I'm not able to divert my thoughts at all. But you know what? I won't be happy till I can, so there you go.
Approximately 10 hours later.
So you got 4 hours sleep last night. You were out at the sports field at 3 in the morning running because your mind was just pinging constantly, thinking about your ex, thinking about all the stuff you've lied about, all the people you've lied to, all the people that just I've given up on you. And I don't blame them. It was completely. There was no way to get through to me, or there could have been, but it would have had to have been so extreme that I doubt anybody really wanted to take that on. Horse riders just passed me, and I noticed a major difference in my interaction with them. I was smiling, I was happy, I was clear, just flinging jokes back and forward between us, and that is something you couldn't do when you were stoned. You would get anxious, just somebody in the distance that might have been walking your way, because you didn't know what kind of reaction or interaction you were going to have with that person. You would actually give a about what they thought. So, like, don't.
Story time.
You went to Tesco with your pal and you bumped into this ex-girlfriend of another pal, and I can remember thinking, we used to chat so much when we were younger, and I wanted to chat to her, and we went up, and I don't know what my other pal's deal was because he said nothing at all, but I just stood there awkwardly for like 30 seconds before going, right, see you later, and we didn't say anything to each other, and it was so awkward. And of course I sent a message online afterwards saying like, sorry, I was just stoned, and she's like, aye, obviously, but I was embarrassed by that, because I used to be able to have conversations with people when I was smoking weed, back when it was just a not even a hobby, just something to do. So sat and had no conversation with her, and then walked out of Tesco's, and I saw a guy called Chappie, Craig, I love you man, and Chappie was one of the highlights of secondary school. This guy was nuts, right, and he was funny, he didn't take himself seriously, we would just banter with each other, you know. And I saw him when I was walking out of Tesco's, and he says, Sandy, it's Craig. And I went, oh, alright man, and then stood there, and he gave me this look as if to say, oh, holy f***, you fucked yourself up after school, didn't you? And I was thinking exactly the same thing, and I'm looking forward to not being that way when I bump into folk. Oh, these midges, man. I'll take you down the other road to breathe in something more. I'll find it harder to ignore things I want you for. I know you don't want, I love you can't sing. The music was at the start. Yeah. The rhythm was all I needed to hear. The melodies that broke my heart. Oh,